Welcome to the video. Today we are not working on a 30-year-old Nissan shitbox, but we are working on a 2019 Tacoma. You may recognize this from some of my videos. It's actually not my truck. My best friend TJ purchased this truck just before he went into the Navy, and it's been sitting in my backyard ever since. It's here. We're in the shop. We're actually going to be putting on a 2-inch lift and some new wheels and tires he purchased. And then we're driving this thing 1,700 miles all the way to Charleston. So it's going to be quite the trip, and we're going to get this thing slapped on so we can get on the road. It's a pretty simple lift kit. It's just 4 shocks, 2 springs, 2 leaves, and some new U-bolts. Oh my god, he's using a chrome socket with a 1/2-inch impact. Yes, yes I am. Out with the old, in with the new. I've got to put the spring assembly on it and then we'll slap it back in. God. Okay. Woo! Woo! Take our new spring here, slap it on, stick her back in. Now for everyone's favorite part. Removing teeth. Of course, the spring's too big to use the safety pins. Yes! Okay, one more. Boom! And there you go. Fully assembled. Set the ride height with the circlip. They wanted the driver's side to be 1 notch higher than the passenger for some reason, so that's what I did. Now we're gonna slap them back together and get to the rear. I haven't even shown you the wheels that are going on here. This thing's gonna get like 10 miles a gallon, swear. Oh yeah, that looks pretty good. Everything I was seeing said they had to remove this brake mount, and I don't know, it seems like it fits perfect for me. We'll see if the tire interferes with it once we put the tires on, but for now it looks good to go. We're going to get the shocks mocked up. I might need to do a little bit of trimming on the tower, but I think we can get away with just drilling a hole and mounting the reservoir. And then we're done. New Bilstein shocks with the remote reservoir. I'm gonna get this thing cut off, put it in, hand tighten the lower, put on all the washers, stick it up inside, and then we gotta find place to mount the reservoir, which should be pretty straightforward. Shock. WD. Another thing I didn't mention is I put thread locker on literally every bolt. And that's just because this isn't even my truck, and I don't want TJ to call me and say, hey bro, the shock fell out of the back of the truck. You know, no one wants that phone call. New bushings. We're almost ready to put the wheels on, man. Alright, here they are. Some Japanese RG-D2 Advan racing wheels wrapped in some Toyo tires. I think they're 285/70s. 285/70. Already got the centering ring on here. Don't forget, most aftermarket wheels will require centering rings. Let's slap these things on, change the oil, and see what they look like. Everything's on, everything's tight, Loctite on everything. Double checked each bolt, got the wheels on. Looks good. We're actually missing a lug nut on each wheel because there should be a wheel lock. But these wheels have such a narrow lug nut hole that I didn't want to find one, it'd be wrong. So we're gonna run it on 5, and then I'll have TJ pick up a set or whatever he wants to do with that. Or if he wants me to put just another normal lug nut on the 6th lug, that's fine, I can do that too. But we're gonna go down and get some gas in it, wash it, detail it for TJ, and then we're gonna hit the road first thing in the morning, 3 a.m. We're gonna drive all the way to Alabama one day from Albuquerque. I think it's like 16 hours. It's gonna be a long trip. All right, it's the next morning, 3:11 a.m. on the dot, 3:12. I didn't look it up. I think it's like 1,700 miles, but we've got 18 hours to drive to Alabama. Alabama! This is me after 1 tank of gas. Watermelon. It's what's for breakfast. This is me after 2 tanks of gas. Alright, we're in Oklahoma City. This is me after 3 tanks of gas. We're in Arkansas now. This is me after 4 tanks of gas, couple gas station burritos, some iced coffee. I almost had to pee in a Gatorade bottle, but I made it. All right, we're in Mississippi. This is me after 5 tanks of gas. This is me after 6 tanks of gas. TJ was kind enough to get me a hotel room, so had to pull off 18 hours in one day from Albuquerque to Alabama. Bam! I'm gonna hit the sack, get right back to it in the morning. 6-7 hours to Charleston, and then I'm done driving. I'm not driving no more. Woke up 5:30, went and worked out. Feel much better. I'm gonna get some editing done for the No Coast video, and then we're gonna hit the road. I knew it was somewhere around there, but I didn't know it was that long. That probably explains why I'm so tired. Probably another 3 tanks of gas, but at least we're not driving 18 hours today. This is the 6th tank of gas. I am 440 miles from Charleston. So we've got about 6 hours left and we're done. And then we're gonna go sit on the beach and drink a beer, dude. All right, well, I think this is officially the last tank of gas. Maybe. We still have, I think, like 200 miles to go. 211 miles, 3.5 hours. We're getting like 10 to 13 miles to the gallon. I think it holds like maybe 20 gallons. So we're gonna be driving into town on fumes. We made it. We got a quarter tank left. It's pretty good. We're gonna go pick up TJ from base and drink copious amounts of beer. Need to get out of this truck. I'm losing my mind. He's around here somewhere. Oh, look at all these boys and their colors and shit. Look at him. Shit. Dude, it's so much taller than I thought it was gonna be. Dude. God damn. It rubs a tiny bit. Yeah, that's all good. Only when you back up that you hit the back and come here, bro. How you been?
Dude, chilling. Welcome to the East Coast, baby.
Check it out. This spare tire, I don't know if it melted on the exhaust. I didn't even look.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering. But
1,700 miles, bro.
Yeah, how was that?
Dude, I'm spent, bro.
Yeah.
I'm toasted. It's a couple days later. TJ already headed back to base. He had to go get some schoolwork done and get everything taken care of because it is Monday. The truck is good. I drove here all the way, no problems. It did only have 5 lug nuts on it for 1,700 miles, so that's cool. It's not really a big deal. Those trucks don't really require 6 lug. I think it's just a ploy to make them look better. I don't know. Everything held together, looks good, and no problems on the way out. I don't think I'm gonna be driving a truck or a vehicle that far anytime soon again, just because my lower back is still pretty out of whack. I think sitting for that long and not stopping often enough was probably not a great idea. I'll be making frequent trips out here to see TJ for the next couple years. It's nice to have someone you know at a beach town so you can always visit them and use them as an excuse to go on the beach.